Hi everyone, this is Tinkerbell, also known as Tinkerbug on Ustream. I thought I'd do a tutorial on this little leaf cluster that I found on Pinterest. It's just like a big centerpiece of leaves. It has a little tool. This one I put a little flower in the center and a button. This one's going to be a little bit different colors. These leaves are different right here, and it's going to be smaller. I just wanted to do a smaller one because I thought they'd be really cute as a pin. But you can have these for a centerpiece around some pumpkins on a Thanksgiving table, and it would look beautiful. The leaves I cut from both of these tutorials are from my Cameo. You can go on to the store and buy just it's like there's a set of leaves of 4 or something like that. This button come from my friend Kristen. She sent me a whole bag of buttons. And this is just some twine. But the one I'm fixing to make is going to be different. It also has some little glitter tool right here. So this is the first one I made. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but so here are some things you're going to need. Your adhesives, you're going to need some quick dry adhesive. Make sure it's unplugged. In fact, last video I had to redo because my glue was not unplugged. A little circle, you can either punch it out of paper. This is made from wood. You will need hot glue. You will need 15 large leaves. You'll want to stagger these in size. 15 of the larger leaf. Well, I would say this is an extra large leaf. 15 of the large leaf. Only 5 of the medium leaf. 15 of the small leaves. And then you will need some of these little branched leaves. They look like this. Or something like it. It doesn't have to be exact. You'll need something for the center. I'm going to use an acorn for this one. And you'll also need some tulle. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Oh, great. You'll need tulle. This is a gold glitter tulle. And I cut a piece real quick. It probably stuck to me and I can't find it. I'll just cut a little square. You'll probably just need like a little 3-inch square for the smaller ones. If you're going to do a bigger one, you may want to do a bigger square. These are just like maybe 3-inch square of tulle. Okay, first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to take all your leaves, score them down the center, or fold them in half. Then you will take one of the leaves that you have scored in half. You'll take your adhesive and be my luck, it stops up again. Sorry. I got a pin right here. We're gonna unstop it. Sorry about that, guys. Just run a line of glue down the edge, and then you'll want to put it right in the center of your second leaf that is scored in half. So I have that right in there. You're going to have 3 layers of leaves. I'll take this third one. Put a line of glue down, put it in there, hold it in place, let it dry, then move on to your second set. Most of these I've already done, so you're not going to have to watch me do every single one. I'll just save one set of each leaf to show. So put these in there, squeeze it, put another line of glue, set this in and hold it. Give it a second to dry before you lay it down, or give it a second to grab hold. If you don't like the white glue, you could also use glossy accents or any clear glue. You're not going to want to sandwich these, the smaller ones, these with the smooth edge. But you'll want to take your smaller ones and you'll want to sandwich those. I have some right here to do. If y'all are interested in this die that actually come from Stampin' Up, there's a die that has the 4 leaves on it, and you can get that through Christine Sawwell or Heidi Bound. I'll put a link in this video to where y'all can get this, the die that actually this was done with. These leaves here were cut from my Cameo. And forgive me if I don't know all the leaf names. Here's this one. It's got a bunch of rounded leaves, a bunch of rounded sides. This one's kind of like the Canadian leaf. This did not get glued, or it did not stick. Sorry guys. I'm gonna have to unstop my glue again. So sorry. You'll need 5 sets of these each of the 3 leaves. 5 sets of 3, which comes out to be 15 of the green, the brown, and of the orange. This one you'll just need 5 of. If you want, you can layer this if that's what you want. It's totally up to you. And also what I did on this one, I don't know if you can tell, but I ran them through an embossing folder and gave them some texture. Let's see. This one has like a script. This one I think is like some kind of damask. The brown leaf right here, you probably can't tell. It has a wood, the wood texture, and then this just has a bubble texture. So it gives it just a little bit of texture. And you can do that to your leaves. I didn't do it to these because I was kind of in a hurry. After you have your 5 sets of 3, you'll want to take your larger set, kind of space them out just a little bit. And you'll want to start on your circle and start on the outer side, on the most outer edge of your circle, and start gluing the leaves around. You'll want to separate these a little bit so to give it more of a dimension. So you'll take these, squeeze them in. So it can give it definition. Try to bring this closer. You can see what I'm doing. Like I said, this is not my idea. It is something I found on Pinterest. I couldn't get to the tutorial because it was for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators only, and I did find out that it had a layer of 3 leaves. I mean, this part right here was like a layer of 3. That's about the only part I found out, and the rest I just figured out on my own, or just went on my own idea. It's kind of like the ornament that they came out with that was on their Christmas catalog. Almost the same idea, pretty much. So I have my first set of 5. So I'm going to take, actually that's going to wait. Sorry guys. I'm going to take my brown leaves. I'm going to pull those apart a little bit. Sorry, I got kittens. I want to take your brown ones, off center them in a little bit. I was actually going to do a tutorial for these, but I thought a YouTube video would be a lot easier. And you can always rewind it and go back and all that. Sometimes people can read and see pictures, but sometimes they just don't get it unless they see it actually done. So I just thought I'd do a YouTube tutorial. Sorry if I'm jabbering and carrying on. I just want to make sure everyone gets the idea of what's going on here. And I hope that if y'all do these, y'all will post them on Facebook or something so I can see them. You're going to have some that wants to be a little booger and not separate the way they should. You won't be able to see all 3 layers. So that's why it's important that you go back in there and kind of separate it a little bit so you can see all 3 layers. Again, separate the layers so that you can see them. I really like the idea that if you run it through the embossing folder, it gives an extra texture. I was just kind of in a hurry to get this done, so I didn't do that. But you can embellish these in any way that you would like. Okay, that's your second layer of the medium leaves, and you see how you want to have the leaves staggered in size. Now you're going to take these leaves right here. You're going to kind of just tuck them up underneath this brown leaf the best you can. There's nothing really to hold it onto, so it's best if you just glue it to the back of the brown leaf. See, as I am doing, I'm gluing it to the back of the brown leaf. Because when you turn it over, you're not really going to see where it's glued from. And after you're done, you can take your heat gun with all the little glue webs and heat them away. So I'm going to turn this over, add this to the brown leaf. Voila. Sorry guys, out of frame here. It's looking good so far. Sure, I'll get a million questions after this. I'll make sure I go and get the links for the Stampin' Up. This next layer, you'll want to do these single leaves, the ones that are red, and you're going to alter them from the brown. Stick a little hot glue right there. If you didn't want to do the 3 layers, you could do just a single layer of each leaf instead of doing groups of 3. It's totally up to you on what you want to do. That was not the middle. Sorry, gluing my fingers down here. That needs to get moved over. That's not going to show. Don't worry about it. Once you put the middle down, it's not going to show. So as you can see, it's starting to get kind of bulky here in the middle. That still didn't go where I wanted it to. There we go. We have one more. That right there in the center. This needs to be moved around to this. Move this around. It's not quite setting up like you'd like it to. You put a little hot glue back there. Blow on it a little bit. And lay it down. This way it'll be a little bit more perked up. like the others, or you can just push the others down. I'll take these, separate the smaller ones. Oh, I must put too much glue on these. So each time you put a layer down, you'll want to offset it. Separate your petals. And that got glued a little too much. Eek. That's not going to show too much. Yes, it will. Eek. No worries. I have it. Extra. Fold it in half. Just to be quick, I'm just gonna put a little glue down the center. Stick it in there. It's not quite coming out like I wanted to. Ouch. Guys, try not to burn yourself. Hot glue is hot. If you burn yourself, don't leave that ugly message, because everyone knows that you could potentially burn yourself. If you are a child, please have your mother help you do this, or under close adult supervision. Like I said, if you burn yourself, it's not my fault. I've seen people accuse others of them getting burned, so you're doing this at your own risk. Don't email me. And this is the last leaf here. Put a little glue on the back. These are going to overlap each other, the ones in the center. And then you take your acorn. Make sure you place your little arrangement, leaf arrangement, the way you want it before you put your acorn in. So I'm going to have mine. Let's see if I can do this for y'all. I'm going to have mine like this. So I'm going to put my acorn right there. Now, I got this acorn from my sister-in-law's backyard. She has lots of acorn trees. And so here is a little acorn, or the little leaf arrangement. You can do this, like I said, you can do it large, like this one. Or you can do a smaller version like this one. These would look really cute on a little napkin ring. You could get like a toilet paper roll, cut it into about 2-inch strips, glue this to it, and you have the perfect little napkin ring. Or you could put a little pin on the back of it right here. It'll be a nice little pin for teachers or Sunday school teachers or loved one. But I just thought I'd share how to make this. Since I couldn't get to the tutorial, I thought I would share it. If you would like to get the die, you can get it through either Christine Sawvell or Heidi Bound. I will try to find their links and put them in the information. Just want to thank you for watching the tutorial. This is my first, so please excuse any bumps or anything I may have had. Hopefully my next ones will be better. Thank you.